Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumt and we are back in the town of Amketran in Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal. So, like I said at the ending of the previous episode, I was doing some inventory cleaning.
Is ready to fly.
We have a lot of stuff to sell that's just worth money that we are never gonna use. Stuff like +2 weapons, +1 armors. So I just took everything we had. I gave it all to Herdelis to identify. He was able to identify every single thing. And then I just stored everything I wanted to sell in this bag. And I also put some stuff here which we do not care about anymore. You know, we have some notes from Watcher's Keep, diaries, it doesn't really matter, and some keys. This is a key for Watcher's Keep. This is a key for the prison in Saradush. So this is all gonna be thrown out. So, we're just gonna start this episode by selling this.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Because just selling is quite easy. The identifying part would be the annoying part. So, let's see how much money we can make out of all this. Like, we have 8 + 2 spears. We have 13 +3 longbows. They aren't worth much though. Okay, so we can take this. We have 6. Oh, we have 13 full plate mails. That's worth something. And I believe that's all that I wanted to sell. Yeah. So we make an extra 74,000 gold. Sell that. We're at 350,000. It's more than enough for the entire game, I believe. And now I am just gonna drop some of the... I can't drop it straight away, do I? I can do this though. Okay, so take all the things I don't want. Let's just drop them on the floor. I don't like loitering, but... Or littering? Loitering? One of those. But I don't really have a choice. Oh, I forgot this one. Screw it. Just toss it on the ground for a commoner to pick up and stab himself with. Okay, so we have our inventory sorted. So I am now going to have a rest after I do something else, which is just have some long lasting buffs up before we rest. And then we're gonna start checking out the remaining areas in Amketran, and then also go for the graveyard lich quest. Okay.
So be it.
Okay, so we can start by checking out this area. Ooh, cat attacks rat. Who are you? A smuggler. Hello.
Speak if you will.
What did it say? Okay. So we have this area here and we have this area there. Hello. Oh.
These mercenaries have filed a complaint that you are selling stolen goods, Karis. This operation is closed, and all merchandise is forfeit to the monastery.
Well, that's a way to make some money.
This is ridiculous. The monastery's never objected to our actions in the past.
Tell us where Isaman is, Karis, and we will let you go.
Isaman isn't here. I haven't seen him in weeks.
Then I will arrest you instead. For your sake, I hope Isaman shows up before we find it necessary to interrogate you.
No, you can't do this. This is an outrage. When did the monastery become a puppet slave to the whims of a bunch of foreign mercenaries?
Silence, Karis! Wait, what is this? It seems we have a would-be customer in our midst. The infamous child of Bhaal, if the descriptions of Balthazar are at all accurate.
Recognized by strangers in the street. The ravens must already sing poems of your exploits, my friend. Soon you will be the most famous human in the realms. If you survive, of course. I could arrest you for being an accessory, Bhaalspawn. However, I am in a generous mood. I suggest you leave now and don't interfere in our business here. Sorry, I've got my own score to settle with these smugglers and their leader.
Stand aside. I will not allow Balthazar's work to be interrupted by the likes of you.
Bitch, I've had enough of your high-handed attitude. Time to teach you some respect.
To arms, my brothers! We are attacked!
I didn't attack you. But I understand how you can feel that way. Okay, let's just make sure that Mr. Palpatine here is protected. I'm kind of curious. These are monks. I don't entirely remember how their quote-unquote weapons work because they attack with their fists. But I think that the fists are scaled up to count as magical weapons. So let's cast a protection from magical weapons.
Be quick with it!
We're gonna have Mr. Corgan here in rage.
Yes, Bill.
Your nonsense.
You guys can stand back.
Seconds
Hercules can cast mirror images. And I think we can just start whacking.
Execution Order 66.
What do you want, groundling?
Smack!
Go bother someone else.
Improved haste. I gotta get one improved haste on Jan. It's gonna be useful. And I keep forgetting. Yocha!
Be fully ready!
Let's see the power of the monks, my friends. Yes. Yes. Kaya! Okay. So monks, don't do much.
Grace of Shah. What is that foul stench?
Oh god.
Ugh, Corgan, could you not have the decency to stand downwind of me?
The only time I stand downwind of a dark elf is when I'm looking to add to my collection of drow ears. But don't worry, you dark witch. Your time will come.
God damn. Toss your idle threats elsewhere, Argluk. I tolerate your presence for the same reason my kin tolerate your kind in the Underdark. You are a useful servant, but servants are easy to replace. You think your healing powers make you indispensable, drow? I wonder, can you raise yourself from the dead if I slit your dusty throat? Oh god, I love Corgan. And why have you not already done so, Corgan? Like all your kind, you lack the courage to act when you fear the consequences of failure. That is why the drow use your kin as slaves. Don't start a fight. Ah, the wind has shifted. I now have no reason to continue this discussion, dwarf. This isn't over, wench. Yes, Corgan, it is. You best not upset Corgan. I love you.
Do it.
But Corgan's my homie.
Thank you for your assistance in this unpleasant matter. I'm sure if Simon were here himself, he would offer his thanks as well.
I would love to meet a Salmon. A Salmon? No. I've got a bone to pick with the Salmon, whatever you call him. I don't want him to turn hostile. Well, let's try maybe this one. Looks like your leader has hung you out to dry, Karas. Yes, well, be that as it may, I still think some type of reward is in order for helping us in this matter. With our erstwhile leader gone, the best I can do is offer you a discount on goods. The scope of my authority is somewhat limited in his absence, you understand? Okay. So, you mean every time I come back here I'll get a discount? Of course. You must realize that we cannot stay here in Amkethran now that we have been involved in the death of several of Balthazar's envoys. I suggest you use your discount now. If you return tomorrow, our little store will be long gone. We cannot stay and suffer the wrath of Balthazar's vengeance. Okay. What about my own involvement in killing Balthazar's monks? There are no witnesses to the battle but ourselves, and we will make sure Balthazar knows nothing of your involvement. Good. I cannot waste time with idle banter right now. Do you wish to buy something before we pack up our merchandise? Yes, I would. Okay, so what do you have? You have some nice arrows that I'm not using. He has some nice bullets. A few scrolls. He doesn't seem to have a lot. +3 weapons, which are kind of whatever. They're extremely cheap. More +3 weapons. Oh. Klogarath, +4. Oops, not this one. The origins of this throwing... Oh, it's a throwing axe. Are known only to the denizens of the Underdark. What is known is that clans of Duergar have gone to war simply to possess this artifact. Returns to the wielder's hand when thrown. Hit target must save versus death or be knocked down and take 2d6 extra damage. This is a pretty amazing weapon. Especially for Korgan. We will be taking this. Okay, you cannot steal from him. But, I mean, we have more than enough money. So, I want this axe. Do you have any more goodies, my friend? Cute looking Warhammer. Another glass of identification. Rod of reversal. It casts Ruby Ray. I don't think I need it. Enkindus full plate +3. Magic resistance, immunity to backstab, -2. I'm not sure if this is better than what we have, but I think I will take it. Now this is a pretty good item. I had forgotten. I thought this was something that dropped in Watcher's Keep, but I guess not. Legend holds that the mage who created this magical footwear trapped the spirit of an actual gargoyle within these boots. Unfortunately, they couldn't protect the nameless wizard from the vengeance of the gargoyle's mate. Okay, makes sense. So, immune to backstab, which is pretty good by itself, and it gives you stone skin twice per day. It's only 2 skins though, which is kind of sucky, but it lasts for 12 hours, so pretty good. And it's a pretty useful item to put on Korgan as well. And then just have some gems. Okay. Well, we're gonna buy this, that's for sure. I don't need this. Quick double check to see if there's anything that I missed. But I believe these are only normal items with a +3 enchantment, that is. We have potions that I do not need. And just ammunition. Okay. Thanks, my friend. So, this axe is gonna straight up replace the other one, right? +2, yeah, no contest here. No contest. And then we have the boots of the gargoyle, or the gargoyle boots, which are also gonna be given to Mr. Korgan here, and I believe they will replace maybe this axe that I don't believe I'm gonna be using anymore. I like the elemental damage, but I'm not gonna replace it for I'm not gonna replace Axe of the Unyielding, so I think we can safely store this. Now this is a +3 full plate. It's not better than what I have. Oh, and this gives me dexterity. Okay, this is better. Although immune to backstab. Vicky could use it. She would lose out on saving throws and magic resistance. So her saving throws are pretty good. Mostly because of the armor, because it gives her a 4 bonus. And her magic resistance is... she's immune to magic at this point. Well, let's see. I'm gonna try and keep Vicky at range, but if I need to, I will have armor to give her. Okay, and that's it. So the booties are gonna stay here. And they will be useful for sure. Okay. Nice pickups.
It's treason, then.
This device appears to explain the method that the smugglers use to move goods in and out of the cave. They are lowered into a subterranean pool which likely connects to some passage. How the smugglers navigate all this is unknown. Okay. These are just unnamed smugglers, so nothing interesting there. And I'm guessing this is some loot.
A standard tactic, that.
Notably, they did not have boots of speed for Jan Janssen. It's kind of annoying that when you have 5 people with boots of speed and 1 without, everybody moves quickly except this one guy. It's kind of annoying. Okay.
Patience, my friend.
So we
must
can
gather your party
safely
before
actually wait.
Feel your
Are they gone? God damn it. Okay. I wanted to ask some questions, but okay, that's fine. I doubt he would give me some information about
Execute Order
Same
66.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the graveyard thing. An invisible wall of force keeps you from entering the cavern. You shall have to find some way to dispel it before you can enter. Okay, let's see if this is the guard.
I trust all is well.
It is. You're the one Marlowe wants to let me to let in. Ill matters patience. I'll likely get in huge trouble for this, but a deal's a deal, I suppose. Go on in the cavern. I'll be elsewhere. Okay. So, we are going to be dealing with the lich. So, I am going to buff up here. And I'm also going to use a project image for this. Okay. So, the thing I want most from my project image is protection from magical energy.
I'm busy. Okay,
You
I'm
guys
busy.
can buff
You
yourselves
sound
with
like
fire
Baldur.
protection.
Readier than a red-cheeked maiden.
Man, the sound effects are still too loud. Okay. Are you protected from magic? I'm not sure. No, not yet. Okay. Now you are. Okay.
Have you nothing
Let's
else to
get
do
some
but
of
bother
this.
me? You're a gripping about?
Protection from fear is also very important. Protection from magic on Hercules. Did you do it? Okay. On Vicky.
Yes, master. What shall I fetch
And
now?
I want spirit armor on Jan.
Don't yell.
Jan can
I
buff
can hear you just
emotions.
fine.
Okay. Vicky is protected. Jan is protected. Okay.
Yes.
So now I need fire resistance. You have it. You have it. You don't have it. You have it. He does not have it, and I do not have it. Okay.
What is it now?
So, protection from fire, I'm gonna have to give it via Palpatine. Okay, give it to myself as well. And then to Korgan. These are all kind of long-lasting buffs, so I think we're kind of safe. Okay. How long does protection from magical energy last? 1 turn per level, so yeah, a long time. Okay. We are buffed, kill the image. It's invisible, of course. Kill the image.
Cry for your lives. They are over.
Okay. And I'm gonna put a spell trap on myself. And we're gonna check out this lich.
Be quick with it.
Korgan can go in
Fist
front, I
be
think.
paid well for this.
There's a few thingies here. Oh, okay. There he is. Gonna drink some coffee. Vongoethe. wait. Ah, I had sensed that one with great power was close by. And here you are, come to my little prison. What do you wish, Godling? Vongoethe has no quarrel with you. Why is he inside the prison, though? He came here following the merchant, and now he's imprisoned. It's kind of weird. But I have a quarrel with you. I have come for Malas's soul. I see. Let me guess. That lying little merchant Marlowe has somehow convinced you to come and end my existence. Is that it? What do you mean lying? What are you talking about? So it is as I thought. Marlowe lied to the godling to save his own skin, did he? Did he tell you nothing of our deal then? No, what deal is this? 20 years of fortune and success he asked me for, in exchange for the voluntary surrender of his soul. Well, he had his success, wealth and power both. But the human became arrogant, and when his time came due, he refused to surrender his soul as payment. Refused! So I took the soul of his wife. I told him she would die without it, and still he refused me. He fled the city with his daughter and left his wife to die. He evaded me for years until I found him here. I have his daughter's soul now, and he will live up to his promise or she shall suffer the consequences. He had his desire, now I want mine. Why not simply steal his soul then? I'm guessing because the contract said it was voluntary? Why steal his wives and daughters? For my purposes, I need the soul freely given and not stolen. And Marlowe knew this. The girl's soul is stolen and useless to me. She need not perish should Marlowe do as he promised. He may throw others in the way of his fate, but I will hound him until I have what is rightfully mine. Okay. Will you restore his daughter then if I bring him here? I would give the soul of the girl to you, Godling, where Marlowe brought before me. Restore her with it or keep it for yourself. It is a valuable thing for many a soul, yes? Very well, I shall return with Marlowe then. Then I shall wait here for your return, Godling, with great anticipation. Okay, so no fight just yet.
Do it.
I am gonna haste,
Johnson at your service.
just so we move here a little bit quicker. I want to try and keep as many of the buffs I currently have as possible.
Treason, then.
Like, everybody moves fast except Jan. Like I said, they're all long-lasting buffs, so I think we should be fine, but still. No point in wasting time. Come on, Jan. Slowpoke. Okay, we got it here.
My friend, I can feel your anger.
Maybe I didn't need to bring everyone. Maybe Palpatine was enough, but...
before venturing forth.
Well, let's see.
So be it.
Have you been successful, my lord? Have you seen Vongoethe? This doesn't sound to me like voluntarily given, so let's be honest. Maybe his guilt is kinda making him unsettled. I have spoken to the lich, yes. He had some interesting things to say about you. I see. So what Vongoethe said was true? Yes, I'm not proud what I've done. I didn't tell you the truth because I didn't think you would help me. My wife died because I was too frightened to pay the price of my deal. But I cannot let what happened to my wife happen to Mala. Everything I did for her future. And now the fortune's all gone anyway, spent on hiding and running from Vongoethe. I would never forgive myself if Mala died. Perhaps it is best if I end this now. Please, my lord, let us go to Vongoethe now and have this done with. Okay, he goes willingly, which is good. Ah, so Marlowe, we meet again at long last. Yes, we meet again. And it is time then for you to give me that which I am due, Marlowe, freely and of your own volition. Yes, I suppose it is. I have lost everything you have given me now. I do not wish my daughter to pay for my mistake as well. I could not live with that. She will be restored then. I shall give the vessel with her soul to the godling fool. What he does with it is his business. My lord, you will restore Mala, will you not? I beg you, do not let her die because of me. I have earned my fate, and more, she has not. Sure. Yes, I will restore her. Thank you, my lord. I am ready, Vongoethe. Okay. Okay, so we gained a star sapphire, which I'm kind of assuming is imbued with the soul. Most excellent. As I live up to my bargains, here is the mortal girl's soul, godling. Take it and be gone. Now, for what is long overdue, Marlowe? No, I have the girl's soul now, and I will not allow you to do more harm. You dare? This is a legitimate transaction, one he agreed to. Legitimate? Bargaining with souls don't make me laugh. Ah, then you shall die. Then you shall all die. I suggest Mr. Marlowe gets the hell out of the way right now. Okay. So, we have to do some stuff here.
Go bother someone else.
Hopefully this is in time.
I do not care much for the
If it is not, I am going to be very sad.
Bloody ready.
Rage. Oh, okay, so apparently we have some time to buff, which is cool. Get the hell away from here, man! Oh, okay, so he has some friends. Some undead friends. And I took Sunray out, didn't I? Of course I did, because I'm dumb. I can do something, however. I think I have... Yeah, I have Daystar here. So I do have access to Sunray, actually. So I'm gonna put Corgan beating on the lich.
This sparrow is ready to fly.
You can also go for the lich. Let's get our
Execute order.
sorcerers and mages to the back.
Go. I'm busy. Oh, all right.
Bark your orders.
And let's see what we can do. Okay, so Corgan is in a good position, I believe. Although I think he just used in... Yeah, he just used Enrage. I mean, still, let's try using our Sunray here. In the meanwhile, we can have Jan do absolutely nothing. We can have Vicky cast a Storm of Vengeance right in the middle to see if we can interrupt the lich.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Can I do something with Mr. Jan Janssen here? I guess I could throw in a Dragon's Breath to kill some of the undead. Well, let's wait and see the effects of Sunray before I
Have you nothing else
spew
to
off
yes,
any more spells.
Yes, I see.
Let's go. Okay, so the lich has buffed himself a lot. Don't care. Spell turning. Protected from fire, acid, and magic energy. So he's not protected from cold, funny enough. Oh, but he's undead. So undead are immune to cold, never mind. Stone skin, mind, blank chain contingency, magical weapon, spell shield. Okay. So pretty much what he has is spell shield and spell turning. And of course I keep forgetting, Jesus Christ. Corgan's gonna get dispelled, which sucks. But Corgan also just used his Sunray, I believe. Okay, so let's toss a time stop of my own here. We're gonna have Herdleys focus on something else because he cannot hit the lich. Okay, so Corgan... What? Okay, so Corgan killed some stuff, but not that much. Did Corgan get dispelled? Ah, yes, he did. These are just buffs from his items. No longer protected against fire, no longer protected against magic, which I do not like one bit. So go over there.
Yes,
Let's cast
nice.
Improve Haste
What should I fetch
on
now?
Corgan. And that's about it. I don't want him in range of a horrid ulti. Okay, but I have my time stop up.
Do it.
So let's go over here. And so he had spell turning and he had spell shield. So we're gonna get an improved alacrity here. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take care of his spell shield. That's one. We are gonna take care of his spell turning. That's two. I'm gonna throw a spell strike, although I think this does the same thing. Let me just double check. So this dispels all magical protections that surround the target. Entropy shield, glow, magic resistance, minor glow, minor spell deflection, minor spell damage. Blah blah blah. Spell immunity, spell shield, spell trap, and spell turning. Okay. So this would have been enough. I'm gonna toss another one in case he has a contingency once these two do their jobs. So spell striking. And then breach him. And we should have one naked lich here. I am gonna toss improved haste on Corgan, improved haste on Hercules. Also, protection from magical energy on Corgan. Thank you very much. Protection from fire. Corgan is once again a happy panda. And then we are gonna kill all of these undead with the Dragon's Breath. And maybe a Horrid Wilting for good measure. And I think I'm pretty much safe. Yeah, and I'm good. I don't think I need a Planetar. Let's see. Hopefully not. Okay, just move back. Okay, so this guy is pretty much naked. So let's go for him. I no longer need this improved haste, but you know, whatever.
Mayhap this will be the end.
So we killed a bunch of stuff. He had a contingency with protection from magical weapons, which I kind of expected. So let's see if we can toss out a breach from myself. If not, I will use Hercules for this effect. Storm of Vengeance. Okay, so he's gonna get breached.
No damage.
Okay, he should be dead now. He is. Okay, let's finish off these undead.
Yeah, it's about time we got to business.
What are you doing?
Readier than a red sheep maybe.
Thank you. We have skeletons upstairs.
Aye, that be sounding
Can we
right.
go up? The ladder looks quite old and treacherous. However, you may try climbing it if you wish. To use it, click on the lower part of the ladder to ascend. Click on the upper part to descend. What? They put like a tutorial for this weird interaction? Is that it?
Bye. I'll do as you
It
wish.
doesn't even work. Oh, I failed to reach the top. Oh, okay, I reached the top.
Blood of glory. Now
What
you
the hell?
die.
That's kind of strange, honestly. I don't think I need that
A
release.
Stonebreaker.
Okay. Well,
And later I'll split
and
your
now we have some buffs. Oh, he lived! Amazing. I completely forgot about this guy. You saved me. Yeah, don't get all excited. Nah, let's be more honorable. I couldn't let that evil creature get its way. And what of Mala? You hold the receptacle for her soul. Will you not use it to restore her? I'm kind of curious as to what it does, but it looks like it's just a simple gem. So yeah, take it and restore your daughter, Marlowe, and think carefully on what you have done. You are most gracious, my lord. I thank you more than I can ever say. Yes. Hey, reputation, we don't need it, but whatever. Yeah, so we just lost a Star Sapphire. Maybe it holds some kind of magical property, I am not sure. But I prefer to save the little girl. Oh,
I'll carry no
was ist
more.
das?
Beyond the ground.
I can carry not another
God
stitch
damn it,
that
why
will
am
fall
I
to
so
the ground.
full? Oh, drop these, I don't care. A ring of anti-venom. Okay. That's cool, I suppose. And
Yes.
let's take the Kelden's Warding Whip. Warding Whip, I should say. And now, if I remember correctly, I think these things here are actually challenges of some sort.
I do not care much
So
for being
while we
troubled.
have our buffs, we are gonna take care of them. The table gives off a foul odor. It looks as if you might be able to turn the table. Did I not? Oh!
A skull breaker.
Fish and slime. Fish and slime. Fish and slime. Fish and slimes. I think they split and they need to be killed with fire. I'm looking for Elminster's book that talks about how to defeat certain enemies. Well, not here, that's for sure. Book of Rituals. Come on, I always pick up this book. Are you telling me I did not do it in this playthrough? It cannot be! God damn it. God damn it. Is it here? Like in one of my scroll cases? Please tell me it is. Why? Oh! Nope. Come on. Man, I keep all kinds of stupid stuff and then I don't pick up something that's actually useful. Well, I think they are vulnerable to fire. You are protected from fire. You are protected from fire. Let's make use of something that I rarely use, Incendiary Cloud. And you guys can just back up.
Destiny awaits.
Oh, no, then... Okay, yeah, it died and it split.
A complete miss.
Okay, I guess that worked.
This sparrow is... Aye, a fair
Next
gambit.
challenge. I have to click it 3 times or something. Ooh. Ice Gulems. Oh, Corgan is slowed. It's okay, I think. Let's just let Hercules tank maybe. Okay, so they deal some frost damage, but that is kind of okay.
A solid blow.
Okay, next one.
Welcome blade for oblivion.
Let's make use of this Incendiary Cloud. And I have to click it 3 times or something. Ooh. Okay, so Greater Fire Elementals is kind of whatever.
Be bloody ready.
The Wave slays Fire Elementals, I'm not sure about greater ones, but I think my axe is just better.
A solid blow.
They are a bit tanky. Oh, where are you going?
Patience, my friend.
Leave me alone.
Go bother someone.
Jon Johnson at
Fate
your
beckons us
service.
Whee! Where are you going,
Redder
Hercules?
than a red-cheeked
Well, I mean,
maiden,
sure,
my
you can help me.
Your
Go Corgan, go Corgan. Okay, and then
Thy will be
we
done.
are only missing 1 challenge. I'm gonna bring Corgan back
Do not
because
get a role I
he's
am glad to play.
a little bit injured. This shocks. So electricity? Yep. Yeah, okay, so air elementals, that's fine. Man, can you stop being slowed? If I toss another improved haste, will it go away? I think it
This
might.
sparrow is ready to fly. Ah, mayhap this a solid blow.
I think it worked. Okay, cool.
Next swing.
Okay, we are
Yeah,
good.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
A solid blow.
Done. Okay.
So be it.
So I think this finishes up these challenges, right?
Must be paid well for this.
There is nothing more you can do with this. And actually, noticeably enough, the regeneration from the axe and also the fact that he has 21 constitution is actually healing him up quite nicely. Especially with improved haste. So this doesn't do anything else. Oh. Okay, weird. Okay, we have a lot of
Order
doors upstairs. Maybe there's some
Shall be done with skill
loot.
and care, if not brevity.
Just checking for traps. I'm guessing he can move between these areas. Maybe not this one. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any traps in these doors. Famous last words, right? Okay, so I cannot go over there. These are... This magical lock will only open for a specific key. Okay. So these are actual doors, not something to loot. Okay. Oh god! Okay. Was that it? Okay, so there is a way to get onto that side, but... I gotta find the key for that particular door, which could be interesting. Okay, so the last thing I want to do in this episode is...
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
We are gonna go back to Marlowe's house and see if we can find his daughter restored.
It's treason, then.
Patience, my friend.
I can feel
Almost
your
there.
anger.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
No, she's just gone. Well, at least now we can loot the place. Without having it be considered stealing. Not worth it though. Okay, and I guess this is
Execute
where we're
order
gonna finish up our episode.
66.
Maybe now we can rest here. I mean, we have our pocket plane, but I like having a place closer by where we can rest. So, do this. You can have your minute meteors. And also, I kind of forgot. I think Jan's contingency got triggered. Yes, it did. But you have yours, and I have mine, right? I also don't have mine. Okay. So, very quickly.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Chain contingency on Mr. Jan Jansen. These are extremely useful, so we are always going to try and keep them around. Make sure we do not get killed. I want to keep the playthrough alive, if possible. Stone skin when I'm hit. And then I gotta do it for myself. And I think I'm gonna take away my sequencer. I'm kind of regretting taking the ice storms. I've never used them once, man. It might be useful for mages, but I think I just prefer to remove magic on them. Unless they have immunity to abjuration, and then it can be useful, but... let's go like this. If I'm hit. Because, yeah, triple ice storm. How much damage does this do? It doesn't even scale. It deals 2d8 cold damage to any creature. So it's purely for interrupting. Okay. I think I'm gonna swap this around. I don't think I like this. Okay.
Do it.
Now, my concern here is if I expend this contingency, because I cannot clear it. Not that I'm aware of, yeah. I can clear this one, I think, but not these. If a civilian gets in the way, I'm gonna get sad. That's why I quick saved. So, sequencer. I mean, it does have a large AoE, but yeah, I think I just prefer the remove magics, honestly. So let's quickly do that, and then we will rest. Okay, that's done. Oops. Let's go back in. Can't click the door. Let's go back in.
Before venturing forth.
Cannot save. Why? Ah, because the ice storm is still going on?
I can feel
Okay.
your anger.
What about now? Hey! Okay.
Before we sleep, I have a question that requires your indulgence.
For you, Viconia, anything. Very well. What do you think of love, Palpatine? It is a foreign concept. I wish to understand it further. Love is when someone else is more important to you than your own life. I wonder, do I love you, Palpatine? I do not know. It is difficult to place myself in such a mindset. All I have ever known is cruelty, hatred and bigotry for most of my life. I suppose such thoughts are only idle ones and prone to make one weak. I do not wish you second-guessing yourself if you must make a decision in the future, Palpatine. Promise me that, my Mrans... something. I would rather remember you strong than know that you had given up the promise of true power for some distracting affection. I won't promise that, Viconia. You're more than a distracting affection. Flatterer. Regardless, I will sleep a little easier tonight. Come, my lover, let me make you happy in the best way I know. At least for this moment. Woo! Honestly, I'm of the opinion that if you have a successful romance and your wife, girlfriend, companion, whatever, sleeps with you or gives you some sort of extra affection, you should have a buff after you rest. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so we're gonna end this one here. I think we've explored all that Amketran had to offer. Unless, for some reason, I might be able to enter Balthazar's monastery now. I'm not sure if I can. So I think in the future our plan is to... is to start exploring these two enclaves, Sendai's and Abazigals. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. So as always, guys, thank you so much for being here in the channel with me, watching some Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal. As usual, any questions, any suggestions, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future videos coming to the channel, they are coming out daily. Feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.